Today from r/LetsNotMeet. Why are you mad I'm not drinking? Okay, so I'm not the conventional pretty, nor classically pretty. I'm the unattractive friend in any group I'm in. I never worried about being hit on, disrespected, or kidnapped. I never had to worry about my own safety when going out, as I was never the one anyone wanted to get to know or be around because I'm so plain. And it's always me that has to look out for my friends, male and female alike. Now I like to go to a local bar, almost daily. I don't drink alcohol there, I just get a normal Coke and wait for my ride home. It's my usual hangout spot after work, so I sit and chill and mind my own business. Well, a few weeks ago, I had just gotten off work and was chilling at my usual spot and sipping on my drink while working on a new pendant I was making. I started wire wrapping crystals into jewelry. I didn't think anyone would try to talk to me, since I knew I basically blended into the walls, even though the staff know me and pay me slight attention and are nice to me. But this weird guy I'd never seen before came over and sat at my table across from me. I was surprised and looked up at him and struck a small conversation that I can't even remember how I started. But he asked me a few questions about myself that I thought were normal, and all flowed together, so I didn't think much of it. Again, I'm plain, and didn't think anyone would want anything to do with me. I had drank 3 glasses of soda by then, so I had to use the restroom. So I grabbed my phone and my purse, and went to the bathroom. I may not have been worried about being abducted, but I did worry about my identity, cash, and contacts. I went back a few minutes later and went back to working, since none of my stuff had been touched. I called a waitress over and asked her for a new drink, and she nodded, as it had always been ingrained in me that you never leave your drink unattended, and if you do, have it just remade or leave it to the bartender. As I was going to grab my old drink, which only had taken a few sips out of, the guy got a bit huffy at me, saying I was being wasteful for just ordering a new drink. I looked at him with a raised eyebrow confusion. I asked him why it was his business if I did. It was my money after all, and the refills were free. He then said I was making more work for the waitress for no reason. This annoyed me, and told him again that it was my business, and that if he didn't like it he can always leave. He then tried to wave the waitress off with letting her change my drink, but I had had enough of his nonsense and told him flat out, "Then you drink it if you think it's such a waste." It seemed to have caught him off guard, and he looked at me shocked, then a bit angry before leaving. I then looked at the drink and handed it to the waitress, and told her that something didn't feel right about the guy that I was talking to, and if she could tell the bartender to keep an eye on him and dump out my drink and just bring me water from then on. I left for home after being picked up shortly after, and found out the next day after work that he had been arrested for assault. I didn't find out till today what exactly happened. Apparently he got into a fight with the bartender working that night. The bartender caught him putting something into a girl's drink when she wasn't looking, and he stopped her from drinking it. The guy got mad and started a whole fight. The cops were called and now he's awaiting trial. Apparently he was trying to see if he could get someone like me, who always had her guard down for herself because my confidence was low. He thought I'd be an easy mark with just a little attention, but when I didn't drink my drink, when I came back, he had to try on another girl. If he really was targeting me, I have to question his sanity and sobriety. Thank goodness for those old lessons about safety growing up. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And to the guy at the bar, let's not meet again.